There's some very specific things I've learned about how to deliver a great presentation, regardless of who your audience is. So number one, you want to ask yourself, what's the most important thing I want my audience to walk away with? A lot of people put a presentation together and it's kind of all over the place and it's a really good story and it's emotional, but it's like I leave, but I don't know, I don't remember anything 2 days later. So you want to get clear on what's the one thing that if they remember nothing, they remember this. And then every story you tell, every personal story, every example, every piece of statistic that you tell emphasizes and reinforces this one idea. When you look at the greatest presentations of all time, they leave you with one idea, whether it's the I Have a Dream speech or whether it's the Man on the Moon speech. You have this one clear thing of this is what it's about, this is what they do. Now, the kind of PhD level to that is we all should ask ourselves, of course, who is my audience? What do I know about them? You know, is it a room full of professionals? Is it a room full of students? You want to know your audience. But the question people rarely ever ask themselves, which is quintessentially important, is what would stop my audience from hearing or believing my message? So when I'm going to give a presentation, I want to ask, are they going to say things like, well, that works for your industry, but it doesn't work for mine? That's easy for you because you're a male, I'm a female. That doesn't work for you because you're young, I'm older. Like you have to get really clear on what are the biases that your audience has coming into the gate. Because if you address those biases in your presentation and break those walls down, then you can really deliver a powerful presentation and message. So a lot of times you could give the perfect message, but if the whole time there's audience members who are just not hearing you for whatever reason, you're not going to be as effective as you can. So get clear on what's the one thing you want them to take away, who's my audience, what do I know about them, and then what are all the reasons why they wouldn't listen or believe my message, and then systematically address those in the presentation so people clearly can walk away and then they'll remember what you said and be affected by what you said.